はよ
Every season of anime has at least a handful of new romance shows for all of us lonely shut-ins that wait for the day when the perfect girl will walk into our classroom or job and confess their love to us. However, as a fan of romance anime, I've never been more uninterested with the genre. Nowadays, we get shows titled Russian Girl Hides Her Feelings by Speaking Russian because these romance shows need some special twist just so the author can get serialized and gain enough popularity to tell the generic romance story that they always wanted to tell in the first place. This season, there's a show that is very different. Love is hard. Or at least that's what romance shows often lead us to believe. Finding the perfect moment to confess, love triangles, being from rival schools. But guess what? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Get closer. Liking someone is easy. I think so many of us overcomplicate what it means to like someone that we've started to romanticize young love. It was so easy. It felt simple. You had no responsibilities to worry about, and so the only thing that was really between you and your crush was your own thoughts stopping you from walking up and confessing. And this show kind of decides to flip a lot of the common romance tropes on its head in the first episode. Suzuki is this kind of nerdy girl who's always trying to keep up her appearance to fit in and protect herself, but she's in love with Tani, the boy in class no one really pays much attention to, who she admires for never changing who he is for anyone. Wait, I thought we said this didn't follow the normal romance tropes. Shh, we're gonna get there, okay? Just wait. All in the first episode, it feels like we go through the 5 stages of every romance anime that would usually span 24 episodes. We start with Suzuki getting to hang out one-on-one with Tani on the way home. And guess what? There are signs that he may even be interested in her. So he makes a move, and he tries to hold her hand. She gets embarrassed, and she runs away and causes Tani to misunderstand. He, understandably, gets sad and apologizes for what he did, and starts to resolve himself to never misconstrue a girl's kindness for love again. Back in the classroom, though, Suzuki overcomes her embarrassment and confesses her love for Tani aloud to the class. She then bolts out the door at the speed you would expect of a nerdy high school girl, and chases after Tani. Finally, when she reaches him, and when he had just given up on his feelings, she yells out to him. All of that happens in episode 1. I think the point the show tries to make with this pacing is just that loving someone isn't this complicated series of trials you must pass. It would probably do us all good to stop romanticizing young love and instead embrace its teachings. Well, maybe not all of its teaching. Kids are pretty stupid in a lot of respects. But why are we all overthinking this feeling we have towards others so as to objectively make the quote-unquote right choice? People always ask me why I love someone or what my type is, and I've always had a lot of trouble answering that question because loving someone isn't something I consciously decide one day. I can decide to do loving things for someone, such as getting them flowers, complimenting them, hugging them, listening to what they have to say without any sort of judgment. But there isn't some magic formula that makes me love someone. Now, I know loving someone isn't as easy as just confessing and dating them. There will be hard times that come up in the future, real life things, family, health issues, distance, work, any number of things can happen. But if I'm being honest, I can't control those things, and I don't know if it's my responsibility to prepare for every scenario. Tomorrow does matter, and I think planning is important because it means you've given genuine thought into what you want in the future. But at the same time, I think I'm tired of putting up a facade to protect myself from what others might say about me. It's gotten quite exhausting. I think a lot of us could learn something from Suzuki when she says, "I've only got one life, so I want to like the stuff I like and love the person that I love." And I think I want to listen to that advice. So, to you, the most important person in my life, if you're listening, I just want you to know, you've made every moment spent with you a memory I hold dearly in my heart, because the answer on how I feel about you is complicatedly simple for me. I love you.